Powerful Content Podcast, your go-to source for content creation, strategy, and business inspiration. I'm your host, Mel Daniels, content strategist, coach, and speaker, empowering women across the globe to grow their business with powerful content that connects, nurtures, and converts. So if you're ready to create standout content that gets you noticed and remembered, or build an aligned audience who love you and are ready to buy from you, you're in the right place. I believe that content has the power to connect us all. It's up to you how you use it. Listen in for genuine and insightful chats with guests, as well as practical tools and strategies from me. It's so lovely to have you here. Let's dive into the show. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to episode 67 of the Powerful Content Podcast. It's so lovely to have you here, and thank you so much for joining me today. So today I thought I'd dive straight into the episode and bring you a concept that I haven't actually spoken about, except for the fact that it's actually the name of my membership, which opened this week, by the way, if you're interested in joining us. And it's this idea of the content effect. And hopefully once you've listened to this episode, you'll also understand why I named my beautiful membership the Content Effect. So in a nutshell, the content effect is what happens when you fully embrace who you are as a person, as a business owner, and a content creator, because we're actually all in the business of content creation. And when I talk about the effect, I think that it impacts three different things. It has an influence on our business, it has an effect on us, and it also has an effect on our beautiful ideal client as well. So with our business, it really has a huge influence on where we share our content, who we share it with, why we share it. So it's really important to identify that particular influence and really acknowledge it, that it has the power to connect us all. And then when we use it to the best of our ability, then we can shape the future of our business. With us, it has a huge effect on our confidence, our visibility, and how we choose to communicate, the energy that we show up with. By creating aligned content that's true to our values, we draw in a community of like-minded people who are really ready to hear, to share, and learn about our message. And the last thing is, it has an effect on our ideal client. Understanding the transformation that they will experience and encouraging them to come on a journey with you. Your content either attracts or repels people to you. And when you're thinking about that human on the end of every piece of content you create, then the way that you approach your content marketing shifts from transactions and numbers to one built on relationships. So when we lead with heart, when we lead with value, and when we lead with service, using that concept of the client journey, we can continue to build on relationships. We can be open to content-driven collaborations and create a bigger impact together. Because really, you shouldn't have to do this business journey on your own. Now, obviously, the content effect doesn't happen overnight. There is a journey that we go on personally to become a powerful content creator that really starts to create a content effect. So there's 5 different stages that I typically see people go on when they're traveling on that journey of becoming a more powerful content creator. And that first stage is connect. So if you're here, you're trying to work out who you serve, what platforms to reach them on, and what types of content you need to create. So you begin to understand those platforms and which ones that you like to use and which ones your ideal client likes to hang out on. You begin to become more intimately connected to your ideal client. You start to create a core piece of content. So you make that decision whether you're going to go down the path of a blog, a podcast, or a video. And you begin to put a vision in place for your content as well. Now, typically you would expect someone in this connect phase of the content effect to really be in the beginning of their own business journey. But so often I find that people who join my membership, The Content Effect, realize that they are missing a little piece, and it's usually the vision for their content. So they find themselves really starting to reconnect with this. So you may identify with the fact that if you are in this stage that you are procrastinating because you're looking for inspiration from your competitors, from other people, as you don't feel confident in your own abilities and your own message yet. So to try and find that perfect solution for your content creation, you end up following a bunch of coaches and a bunch of people who give you different perspectives, and you just end up feeling so confused. The second stage of the content effect is align. And if you find yourself here, you're really looking for content ideas to connect with your ideal client in a purposeful way. You're not quite sure of what they are yet. You think about growing your email list so that you can actually serve more people with your knowledge and experience. Here, you begin to understand the purpose of your content, that you can create a list of everything you could possibly talk about in your content and start creating a lead magnet that you actively promote. And I really find people who are in the align stage of the content effect are constantly creating new content, really trying to work out exactly what their message is, and often wasting time flitting from one shiny object to another. You really need a supportive system here, and one that feels good for you, but you really have no idea where to find it. Now, the third stage is become. And if you're here, then you're looking to be more organized and more efficient with your content creation, and you're looking for ways to make it easier and flow with processes and automations. So you begin to become more organized with your content here and use the power of reimagination. And if you're not sure what that is, go back and listen to episode 10, The Power of Reimagination. You're also looking to use email marketing to begin to connect with your ideal client on a more regular basis. So here you're really aware of the importance of content, but really feel as though you're getting stuck with the tech or the mindset is holding you back. What you really need here is a community to help support you and reassure you, as you probably don't feel like you've made much progress with all the content-y things that you feel you need to. The fourth stage is impact. And if you're here, this is where you're ready to become more purposeful with your content. You're looking to bring all of those pieces together that you've learnt about, that you've tried, that you've tested, so that you can make a bigger impact on your beautiful community. You can articulate by now that you take your ideal client on a journey and you have a simple strategy that underpins your content creation, making you more powerful with your content creation. And this is where you really start to expand the functionality of things like your funnels and expand your content ecosystem and really become more focused on fitting all of those pieces of content together so that they become more logical and purposeful. And then that final stage of the content effect and becoming a more powerful content creator is inspire. So this is where you're looking to use your content to actually leverage your business growth and really step into becoming the leader of your community and the leader of your business as well. You learn how to launch strategically with content, outsource parts of your content, use more advanced tools, and you really have a healthy understanding of that work-life harmony. You can set aside more time now to be strategic and really step more into a coaching and mentoring role for others in your industry. And the most beautiful thing about the content effect is it's never a destination. It's always an opportunity for learning and growth. And you find yourself time and time again going back to the beginning and to reassess exactly what's going on in your life and your business life as well. And that's what makes the content effect so amazing. So how can you bring all of this to your business now? Well, I really feel as though once you understand the different stages of being a powerful content creator and the different stages of the content effect, then you begin to understand that when all of the pieces come together, the content effect really amplifies when you have a message that matters, when you know how to bring more of you to your content and you feel confident in doing that. You can create powerful content and you're really mindful of the human at the other end of every piece of content that you create. And you're mindful that you're creating it in a way that feels aligned and easy and simple for you as well. It also amplifies when you are consistent. And being consistent really means having a supportive framework that helps you bring your content to the world and really includes a high-level plan to keep you on track as well. And most importantly, the content effect amplifies when you lead with heart and when you are supported by a beautiful community of people who are in exactly the same boat as you. So in essence, the content effect is really about a journey of growth. And I believe it's something that everyone needs to be more mindful of if they want to have a business that they love and that makes them money as well. So often it breaks my heart to see women throwing spaghetti content at the wall. And it just doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve you at all. So the content effect will only happen once you make a conscious mindset shift that life and business is about relationships, not just transactions and numbers, and how you can bring your beautiful uniqueness to the world. Because there are people who need to hear what you have to say and people who need to work with you as well. If you'd like to be part of this movement, then doors are now open to my membership, The Content Effect. You have until Wednesday, the 21st of June, 2023 to join us. So inside you'll start seeing those results from the effort that you're putting into your content creation. You'll begin to create a sense of calm and control through implementing simple strategies and systems that really make content creation easy and allow you to outsource parts of your business that you don't love. It's going to help you have the confidence and give you the support to show up consistently. And most importantly, you'll learn valuable skills that will help you create an automated but totally connected approach with your audience. I can't wait to support you to implement the content effect into your life. Talk soon. Thanks so much for listening. That's it for another week. To get more powerful content in your life, make sure you're following along on socials. My handle is @MELDBusiness. And just in case you're wondering, the groovy music for this podcast was created by Just Here on SoundCloud. I'd also be super grateful if you took a moment to rate and review this podcast so more amazing women like you can experience the power of content. And if you're like, hell Mel, stop talking, I'm ready to work with you now, here's how we can work some powerful content magic together. Firstly, come and join The Content Effect, my membership inspiring women with service-based businesses to ditch the content chaos and start creating standout content that gets you noticed and makes sales. You can join us by using the link in the show notes or just Google The Content Effect. The second way we can work together is via my one-on-one packages. We can create a sustainable content strategy or start to build out your client journey. It's up to you. Pop on over to meldbusinessservices.com.au/services to find out more. Until next time, have a beautiful week and embrace the power of your content.